So he comes out in his underwear, and
No!
Lucy and I are just sitting
No,
there.
he doesn't!
This is a really good reason why I don't leave you alone to do a podcast.
No, I will tell the story.
I walk in.
They have a pool. No, they have a pool.
This is my fault for having you on my podcast.
It's your fault for having me in the first place.
Well, I can't help it.
What?
This is not a good idea.
No, it is not.
We are in trouble.
Welcome to our podcast.
This is a good idea.
This is a very good
Very
idea.
good idea.
Very good
Very
idea.
good idea.
If you're wondering where my mom is, she is currently unavailable.
Indisposed.
Indisposed.
Picking up her
What's
car.
that word mean?
Indisposed?
Like, got rid of? Isn't that like...
Not available?
Isn't disposed mean like trash? So,
No, well,
like,
my mom uses it
are you
when...
calling my mom trash?
No, my mom uses it when someone's in the bathroom.
I don't know what to think of that. Okay. So, I don't really know the order of the episodes, so I don't know if this will come before or after, but this is my friend Ansel.
All right.
Look at the camera. Say hi.
Hi.
Oh, it's over there,
This is my friend Lucy. That's her. I'm stuck with it now.
Yes. Okay, so, I think it'd be funny to talk about how, like, I don't know, I'm not really great with, like, starting topics, but I think it'd be funny to talk about how we kind of met.
Oh, well, okay.
Like, how this kind of started.
Okay, I have a
like,
good commentary of this.
All right.
So one day, Lucy just shows up at my house, okay? I'm like 6-year-old.
I'm going to be telling my side of the story to this, okay?
I have no clue what's going on. So she says, hey, you want to start a science club? Okay, I don't know. And then we walked outside and we started eating mud. That was our science club. We ate mud. It was very scientific. We got a lot of research done in the ways of mud eating.
Okay, no.
Then she hit me on the head with the bicycle helmet.
And you were like, no, Lucy.
Dude, I'm done with
And
this.
you walked to your mom and you were like, please send her home.
I said
and
to
then
my...
your mom told her what she said.
So I said to my mom, do I have to keep doing this? She hit me in the head with the bicycle helmet. She said, Ansel, you have no friends. Just keep this going. I was like, okay, Mom.
It took him forever to learn social interaction.
Oh, you tell your side now.
Okay, so obviously mine's going to be a little bit more detailed than that because I guess I remember it more, but it was a funny, awkward story. So I was roughly about 6 or 7 years old. I was like...
You were 6, because I was 6.
Yeah.
You were younger.
Yeah, I was 6. Okay, because I was going into first grade. I wasn't... So, yeah. Long story short, I went to... I was about to say I was going to go into... Never mind. I was walking over to their house because I was hanging out with some other kids around the block that moved, but they did not... I don't know. They didn't like you guys.
Oh, you mean the neighbors across the street from us?
I'm just gonna no names, but
Yeah, no names.
yeah,
No names.
yeah. They didn't like them very much. I don't know why. I had like the first time I ever like met your family, or like not formally, but I met Addie.
You met Addie.
Yeah, your little youngest brother. There's 3. That's a lot.
It's painful.
So anyway, so there were 3. But I only met Addie, and Addie like ran away from me once we made eye contact, like down the street. So like so their dad was watering the plants outside, and like Addie had walked out to maybe like ask him a question or something, and I just came up and I just kind of waved at him, smiled, and he just looked at me with terror in his eyes and just ran away. So that was like all I knew. So as far as I knew, there was only 1 kid at that house, and then I like went over because everyone was like, "We're gonna play Harry Potter," and I was like, "Okay."
Wait, eating mud is Harry Potter?
That wasn't Harry Potter. That was Mudblood. What do you think?
Wow.
There's mud in my blood system. It works. No, I'm just kidding. No, I didn't know. I wanted to invite them over and just like hang out with them. So I walk over to the house and I knock on the door. And your mom opens the door and she scares me. She scares me because other adults terrify me, kind of. Like, it's just a thing. I've gotten a little... Obviously, I've grown comfortable. She's like a second mother to me. She's awesome. Your mom's amazing. Oh, what do you mean your mom's okay?
I said she's great.
Oh, I thought you said...
Wow, okay,
You had
Lucy. Wow. I can't believe you assumed such a thing.
I don't know. We're not talking about my mom.
Love you, Mom.
Yeah.
I said it, Mom.
I love his mom, too. He has a great mom.
My mom's great.
Anyway, so She sees me. I ask if one of the if she has a son still, cause I don't know.
What?
Maybe Addie was just a very masculine girl. I don't, if she had a child.
Poor Addie.
Okay, so I basically just tried to ask a couple questions about like she brought them all out against their will.
She paraded us.
Okay, so we're talking. I'm talking with their mom, and I see Addie walk behind her, and he just shoots me the look with the pure terror in his eyes.
He was like
Just-
this.
Yeah, basically, and he's just like, and he tries to scurry to his room, the door's locked or like closed or whatever, and he's like,
My mom body blocked him in the hallway. She was like,
And so she like, Addie, come to the door. There's a girl. She's about your age. And I was like, hi, my name is Lucy. And he's like, what? And so he's like, do I have to do this? And like his mom was basically just like, yeah, you have to do this because, yeah.
you have no friends.
And then she pulled you guys out. The twins.
The twins.
She pulled them, him and his other brother. The other brother from the same mother.
The other one.
The other one. The other brother from the same mother. Yeah. So what ended up happening was she kind of lined them up, and even though there's only 3, so that just sounds like you have like 26 kids. Anyway, so I don't know. It was weird because like, here's how you basically introduce yourself. Addie was all like, hi, I'm Atticus. People call me Addie.
Addie.
And then Archie was like, hi, I'm Archer, but people call me Archie. And Ansel's like, hi, I'm Ansel, but people call me Ansel. Like,
I remember
there
that.
there was no nickname. There was nothing. There's just
My friends tried to give me nicknames and they failed miserably.
it was
So-
the baseball trophy that took the cake.
Oh yeah. So on my baseball, I won a participation trophy for baseball because it's people. But and on the trophy they spelled it Ansel, so that's my name now. That's on my. They changed my birth certificate to match it.
Oh my god. Okay. So back to the story. We basically their mom just locks them out of the house. We have no choice but to hang out.
Yep.
Which is fine, because I have a bunch of paper and a bunch of crayons and this mud pile that I have. And so we're like, let's play. So for some reason I thought playing with mud was science class.
It's experimental.
It is.
We use a scientific method.
Okay, so yeah, so we just sat there and we started throwing mud. We also had a spitball fight.
We did? Oh.
That's how the mud became mud.
I don't remember that. But I'll take her word
It's
for
because
it.
you were scared. Everyone was scared except for Archie. Archie wasn't scared. Archie's never scared.
Nothing
She's
scares.
scary.
Nothing
That's
scares
scary.
Archie.
Never mind.
Wow. Okay, Lucy.
I'm not gonna expose my friend. But yeah, so that's how we met. And then I came over a lot more, and I think like at first the only one who warmed up to me was definitely Archie. Ansel had issues.
I did have issues.
I don't know why you wouldn't talk to me. You would just stare, and you would just be like, oh, what the.
Hey, I was a very socially awkward kid, okay?
It's not that. You were just quiet. Like, you never talked. You would never, like, did anything wrong. You were just, like, the, like, really stern, like, strict, like, yeah.
I can not talk if I want to.
Okay, tell a funny story about me being embarrassing.
Oh. Can I tell them where Archie walked in front of you?
No, we're not talking about that.
Come on, please.
No, it's, like, my grandma's gonna be watching this, so
okay.
that's gonna be... You know what? Just tell it in smaller detail, so just kind of just be funny about it.
So,
Hi.
Oh, hi, Miss Kerri. We kicked
Make
you out.
it-
You can't be here anymore.
Yeah,
so.
you're-
I'm not here. Just keep
Just-
talking as if I
okay.
was never here.
So,
So one day we went swimming, right? And then after we were swimming, we were sitting because we have like a couch outside, so we were sitting there, and Archie comes out and he like I guess he's looking for like clothes in the dryer or something because our dryer's outside. So he comes out in his underwear, and Lucy and I
no!
are just sitting
No,
there.
he doesn't!
This is a really good reason why I don't leave you alone to do a podcast.
No, I will tell the story.
I walk in
They
and
have a
you're-
pool. No, they have a pool.
You do
So
have a
I
pool.
will have to go swimming there because they're our neighbors. So I used to go swimming all the time. So I was swimming and I was changing my bathing suit because I was left alone at home basically. So I came over so that they could basically watch me and just take care of me so I could sustain my life.
We
So-
babysat her.
basically. He's just having the baby. Never mind. Anyway, so their mom was just like, oh, you can change in the bathroom. And so I was like, oh, okay. So I change. I get my bathing suit, holding my clothes, holding my towel. I walk outside, and I hear singing. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I just hear singing. Their brother walks out with nothing on. And I don't know what in your
So
brain.
now we have nudity. in
No.
the podcast.
I don't know what you're talking about. Underwear. There was no underwear.
So now this podcast is X-rated because
was-
now we have a nudity clause in the podcast.
Well, let me just say he was wearing socks and a big old smile.
And how did you react to this sight?
We stood there for like 5 minutes until his mom.
5 minutes, and her 13-year-old
We sat there and we just stared at each other.
Naked. For 5 minutes. I don't believe you.
Yeah,
Let's
until
count 5 minutes.
Wait, until their mom walked back in and started yelling at Archie.
It was the longest 5 minutes. I mean, really, like
It was an intense 5
It
minutes.
was probably 5 seconds.
It was not 5 seconds.
Maybe-
It felt like death.
Well, Archie is going to be really excited about this podcast.
Yeah, he
I'm
sure
really.
will.
Just what else have you shenanigans been talking
Thick
about?
monkeys and down by the bay.
Yes, down by the bay, thick monkeys.
Okay,
Thick
and how are
monkeys,
you
they
gonna
like to
wrap
monkey
it up?
around.
How do you bring this to a close? What did we learn today?
We learned thick monkeys and down by the bay.
That's
Yep.
what you learned on the podcast. What do you think the listeners are going to learn from this podcast?
We're kind of
That
directing this all to
we-
Archie.
That we have no clue what we're doing.
No, we don't.
Okay. This is going to be my most successful episode.
This is
ever.
a great idea.
Yeah,
Good
this is a
idea.
great
Great
idea.
idea.
We want to hear from you from this is a great idea podcast at gmail.com because I'm just going to give out random email addresses from this point forward. I don't know how to work Gmail. I probably have an AOL. If you want to AOL me, look me up on MySpace. Like you could totally
Did
find
they
us.
shut down MySpace?
They did?
Not for special people. Anyway, not for me and Tom. So we're on Spotify and I don't know, YouTube and iTunes and Buzzsprout and all those great things. So this has been a really wonderful episode. We've learned so much, and we thanks for joining us. I mean, we thank you for joining.
Bye.
Bye.
We thanks.
We
Definitely.
thanks.
We thanks.
Bye.